Hi, everybody. It's Heather from Center for Teaching and Learning, and I want to take a couple minutes to talk to you about creating a draft option for students that are submitting a final project-based assessment for CBE programming. So let's just take a step backward here. When you first receive a blank template, because you're going to be building this competency out yourself, you'll see a couple of modules that are there as part of the template. One is the click here to get started, and that will contain some different elements we covered in another video, but you are, for our purposes, creating a final draft. Remember, the final only gets submitted once, so we want to give students an opportunity to submit a draft so that way we can give them some meaningful feedback. It also helps because in Brightspace we have the availability of plagiarism detector, so it allows students to go through those elements as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click the final assessment button. And I can see that in the Are You Ready for the Final Assessment space right here, it only has the readiness affirmation quiz. That is the passed all the milestones and I'm ready for my final affirmation. So what you can do is you can create a new assignment. And this we're going to call I'm going to go ahead and put in here that it's optional. The students don't have to submit this. I have my prompt saved, and so I just kind of pasted that in, and I'm linking in the final assessment piece here. I'm going to keep it ungraded. I don't want them to have a grade. They're only going to be graded on one final assessment, and that's their final. So as far as these elements over here, we don't really need any availability dates and conditions. I might want to say that I only want them to complete one initial draft. And in the evaluation and feedback, I'll probably want to attach the final assessment rubric so that way I can give them that feedback as well as the feedback that I type into the box. Adding the rubric will also allow us to measure just learning outcomes as far as student progress goes. And I also want to add the turn it in to this. And I want to allow learners to see their similarity scores. And I'm going to click Save. I'm going to click the visibility for this to be on, and I'm going to go ahead and save and close. Again, the benefit to doing the final draft assessment is really going to be to allow students to hand in their rough draft option before their final, since that's the final graded piece. If you have any questions, please give Center for Teaching and Learning a call. Otherwise, happy building.